I'm going to film this on my phone. I'm not going to go live, but I am going to upload it to my socials. So, I don't know where to start really. I have a lot to say. I'm going to try to fit it into a really short amount of time. What I'm about to say isn't for everybody, okay? And that's okay. Sorry about saying my tea. My lovely tea. It isn't for everyone, and that's okay. But if you know me personally, then and you have been present and past any level of respect for me as a person, then all I'm going to ask you to do, you don't have to, but I'm going to ask you to please listen to me until the end of this. Now, I'm not somebody that's going to jump on a bandwagon. I'm not somebody that's going to jump on a bunch of hype. I'm someone that can feel, see and hear things that lots of you can't see, hear or feel. Okay? So everything I'm going to say has been said by different people. However, it's coming from here. It's something I've been able to see. It's like I've got this knowledge already inside me, okay? And my higher power wants me to share it. Now, lots of you that know me, I've never really been religious. I am now religious. I've always been spiritual, but God, okay, wants me to say this. The universe, the cosmos, all of those energies that we all associate with on one level or another want me to say this to you today. So that is what I am doing. Now, Facebook, Book of Faces, I'm going to call it, their messenger app has been renowned for listening. Now, some of you may resonate with that, some of you may not, but they are programmed to pick up certain words. And like you could be having a chat with your mate. I know that I've had a conversation with people about things, and then within hours or maybe the next day it pops up on my news feed like an advert. Now, why would it do that if it didn't hear what I said? Like, if I have not typed those words on my phone and I haven't had a text conversation about them, I've spoken the words, that tells me it can hear me. So, with that in mind, it's then programmed to delete certain videos. As you will see, YouTube, Facebook have been censoring lots of information, and it's picked up by words and by written words and spoken words. They've got technology that can do that. So in this video, I'm not going to say certain words because they are trigger points and it will flag my video, and I really want my video to reach as many people as possible before it's taken down and before I'm sanctioned. So yes, I'm going to show you some diagrams, and then you can piece together what those diagrams represent when I'm talking about them. Now, somebody else did a video that I shared. She also used a picture for a certain word that she was referring to. Now, her picture was backwards. You could still pick it up, yeah? But it was backwards, and I think it's where we use our front camera, it mirrors the word wrong, and that is why it's backwards. So if you're watching this and this word is backwards, then I'm sorry, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So, like I said in the beginning, this is coming from a place of like inner knowledge for me. It's like I already have this knowledge in me because I said it way before I saw anyone saying it. Okay, I felt it way before, and I'm awake. I'm not paranoid. I'm not crazy. I'm not a conspiracist. I'm awake, okay, and I can see things and I can feel things. And the bottom line is, this entire world situation regarding this, you can understand what that is, yeah? It doesn't feel right, okay? It hasn't felt right. There's something wrong. Now, in previous live videos, you will have seen me saying that fear is really powerful, and we basically need to stop being so scared. And the way in which you stop feeling scared is to feel love. Now, I resonate from a place of love, like I act from a place of love. I've acted in fear, I've followed all the rules, I've been scared. Hell, I've suffered anxiety for like 10 years of my life, right? But this isn't coming from a place of fear, this is coming from like, unless you can resonate what I'm saying, you're not going to understand it. But it's like inner knowledge. I know in my heart this is what is happening, okay? And I don't want it to happen. And the universe needs people like me to stand up and say, look, hold on a minute, this doesn't feel right. Now, lots of people have put data out there, data can be manipulated. There's higher things at power here who have lots of power over us, okay? But they're very small. They're a small amount of people. They're what we would call the 1%. And there's a lot more of us, and we all need to basically stand up and stop this big new world order happening. Yeah, so this, I don't believe this to be a real thing. I have, because I've had sore throats and stuff, yeah, I've had headaches. I've treated them naturally with my beautiful homeopath. She's wonderful. But I don't believe this to be real. I don't believe whatever is causing all these people to be really poorly to be caused by this. Because I know, I trust my body so much, right? I trust my natural healing. I trust my essential oils. I trust it, okay? And I know if my body gets a virus, it will fight it, okay? It will fight it off, and it will build an immunity to it. Now, everyone else about this particular one is saying you don't build immunity. So you're going to need one of these. If your body gets poorly, it will fight that infection. If it can fight that infection, okay? It just can. And you will build an immunity to it, because that is how these work. It's the same principle that these work from, okay? Yeah, it is. That's how these work, because this gives you a little bit of that, and then your body recognises it, a little bit of that, right? And your body recognises it, and it fights it off. That is how these work. However, the one for this that they are making isn't designed for that purpose, okay? It's not gonna fight this, because this I don't believe is real, and this is some sort of really bad weapon, okay? So I know I sound nuts to lots of you that don't understand, but, and I'm not jumping on a bandwagon because lots of other people have said it. I'm saying it because I feel it, and I said it before I even saw anyone else saying it. I said that when they create this, it will have a microchip in it. That's what I said. I said it to my friends. and they were like, some of them were like, nah, some of them were like, yeah. And I truly believe, and it was before I saw anyone else saying it, any higher person, any like big person with a lot of like credibility. I'm just one person who doesn't have a lot of credibility, but if you're someone that knows me and respects me, then just hear me out. If you don't resonate on my level, that's okay. If you don't believe what I'm saying, that's okay, you don't have to. Just have an open mind, have an open heart. That's all I'm asking, isn't it? So, brings me on to my next lovely little picture, which was backwards. The one that I said was backwards. Yeah, I can see it as backwards. I don't know if you'll see it as backwards. This scares me, okay, for the reasons why they want it. It has its impact on health, yeah, I believe, but it's not all down to that. Me, I'm worried about this for what they want to do with it. And what they want to, the reason they want that is to be able to control everyone. They want to be able to see you. They want facial recognition programs put in place, like China, right? Go look at China's thing and what they've done with it. Okay, and that is going to go across the whole world. It is. I'm telling you, I don't want to be sat here in a year, yeah, when all of this stuff that I'm saying has played out and everyone's like, oh shit. I don't want to be here doing that. I would rather be here in a year having said all of this and it not come true and be called a crazy bitch. I would rather lose everyone that respects me because it didn't come true. Okay? But I do not want to be sat here having not said it and it come true and then I could have said something. Yeah? Which is why I'm saying it. This whole movement, all of these things are very much tied into each other. And people really need to wake up and see it and feel it, like trust it. Yeah, trust your heart, trust your heart, okay? Because the one thing that gets rid of fear is love, and the one thing that will never really do you wrong is when you open this and when you lead with it, which is why I'm doing this. I don't care about the repercussions for me. I don't care if I lose friends. I care that we're going to lose innocent lives if we don't wake up and we don't speak. Okay? The Book of Faces, the Tube You, yeah, I'm going to say things backwards now because then it's not picked up as well. They censor things and they put it down to conspiracies and dangerous information. Now, if I was telling a lie, they would just go, that bitch is lying. Here's the evidence. We've got the evidence. Yeah? This is our evidence. And they'd give it to you. And it would prove me wrong. But they're not doing that. What they're doing is removing the voices of the people that are saying these things. Because, ask yourself why. Why would you remove that? It's not to protect people. It's so that people don't know the truth, right? You would only remove something or hide it. You know when you send a message, right, to someone, and you back and delete it because you're like, shit, no, I don't want them to see that. Like, if you send it to the wrong person, for example, say you're texting your boyfriend, right, or your girlfriend, and you've got a chick on the side, and you meant to send that to your chick on the side, you don't want your girlfriend to know, so you go in, you quickly delete the fucking message. Oh shit, I don't want her to see that. This is that. They are removing our voices and censoring us because of that. That's their response, okay? Now, everyone that understands this is my next point, okay? Everyone that understands the world movement and everything I've pointed out, lots of you are feeling mad. Lots of you are like, whoa, we've got to do something, we've got to speak, we've got to go out, we've got to protest, we've got to stand our ground, and I get it. But you're playing into their hands, okay? They hold a lot of power, these people, as we know. They will enforce, I don't want to say it because it'll trigger stuff, I'm going to have to say it, martial law, faster than you can sit on your bum. Okay, we really, I don't have the answers yet, I just have the voice. I'm hoping someone has the answers to put all these things together. We really need to just be careful. Yes, we need to stand up. Yes, we need to speak. Yes, we need to stop this from happening because people are going to die if we don't. But we need to be careful. Hello. No. Thank you. Right, I won't break it. You go out and just do something. Thank you. Love you. My son made a heart, a rainbow heart. I can't tip it upside down because it will fall. I don't know if you can see it, but it's beautiful. This right here should be where we're resonating from, right? This, the heart, okay? 7-year-old little boy understands that. Anyway, look, we need to be careful. I'm not saying don't speak out, I'm saying do it in a smart way. They know as soon as this information that I've said, that all the other big people have said, and are coming out to say it, they can predict that we're going to react like that. We're going to go out, we're going to riot. Boom. Martial law will come in. That is us shut down, mate. Okay, so we really need to be careful. Hold on. Guys, upstairs.
Mommy, I meant to do beads.
Yeah, upstairs. Aiden, take it
No,
upstairs with you,
you
please.
can't, because I don't have any more shapes.
Okay.
And I heard you, you're going to tip this over.
I'm not going to tip it over. I said I was showing them. And I didn't want to tip it over. Hold up. Right, I'm going to go because I need to go deal with them. But I hope the message that I just put across made sense to enough of you to respect respect me and to share it and to get this message out, because if we don't stop this, then I don't want to be sat here in a year when we're all controlled by nanotechnology and a higher power. Stop! And wish that I'd said something. So, I love you all. Lead with the heart. Stop being scared. Okay? Remove that fear with love. And come together. And we're going to be okay. Alright? We are. This is not what it seems. And I really need my friends. I don't know why I'm holding a key. I am the key. To the higher power. Crack myself up. Look, it's not what it seems, okay? I love you all. Just trust your heart